Hey guys, it's Eternal here, bringing you guys another Black Ops commentary. Today we're playing some Domination on Havana. My class setup is the MP5K Extended Mags with Lightweight Slide-Handed Marathon Pro. I'm using concussion grenades as well as Semtex and C4s. Havana is a really good map for the MP5K, I find. I've started to use this class. I know it is the Fearcrats setup. He's a commentator for Machinima that I actually look up to now. He's really good. If you guys haven't yet heard of him, go look at his channel. I'll put it in the description. He's a really good Machinima commentator and puts up some really good gameplays. But he basically made this class famous to me at least, and I started to use it at the beginning of Black Ops. The MP5 just wasn't a gun that I enjoyed using, to be honest. I would get ridiculous amounts of hit markers, and it just wasn't a fun gun to use. I couldn't kill anyone with it. The recoil on the gun is definitely something that has to be you have to get used to it, basically, and that was definitely something that I was not used to at all. But after making probably 5 accounts on Black Ops, I finally gotten used to the weird recoil and how the gun basically acts and works in a in-game situation, and I really function well with it nowadays. So I've started to use it a lot more than I had in the past. It's actually one of my favorite guns now. I think on my kill list I have about 600 kills with it out of my probably about 15,000 kills or so on this account that I'm playing on right now. But anyway guys, like I said, this is a really good map for close quarters guns just because there's so many tight spaces like this yellow building across the street that I'm looking at right now, as well as this fountain area and as well as the building behind me. If you stay to these kinds of areas and you keep out of that middle main street area, then you'll function very well with the MP5. The FAMAS is also another good choice for this game mode and for this map, but everyone is tired of seeing the FAMAS, and it's just, to be honest, everyone's done everything before the FAMAS, so there's nothing really that you can be like, oh, I was the first one to think of this, or oh, I'm the best with this gun, but it's all been done before, and since this game's life is starting to dwindle away very rapidly, people are just getting tired of Black Ops with the commando knifing and the ridiculous kill streaks and all that jazz. People are just getting bored out of their minds with this game, and it's really just getting boring for me especially. I don't know how you guys feel. Tell me in the comments below actually how you guys are feeling about this game right now, because I know this is definitely a game that I won't be playing for very much longer. I'll do game battles on it with Hogs of War until Modern Warfare 3 comes out, but right after Modern Warfare 3 comes out, I'm completely done with this game for the rest of its life expectancy. Even Modern Warfare 2, with its noob tubes, commando lunges, and all that crap, is better than this. And look at this right here. I know he's in this corner because there's a Blackbird up. How do I not kill him? I just don't understand. The hit detection in this game is just so freaking terrible that it just makes you honestly not want to play the game because it's so bad. But right there is a definite good example of the MP5K's horrible recoil that you definitely have to get used to. But as you can see, we're triple capping them right now, which is never a good thing to do in Domination, just because unless you have basically the unlimited Blackbird like my team has had this entire game, then triple capping is something you want to stay away from, just because you can't control the spawn system, or you can't control what flags you want them to take and what flags you don't want them to have, because when they're triple capped, they will spawn at A and C, just depending on where your team is. As you can see, I'm running back here to C right now to get the guys capping C, but then you see the wave of the UAV, and they all spawn over at A, but they still run over here to C. I don't know what they're doing, but if you have good gun skill, spawn trapping, I guess, with the unlimited Blackbird and having the rushing MP5 class is a really good idea for you guys. But right here, I just run up behind these guys. I don't know what the heck they're doing. They're a bunch of noobs. But also in this, I wanted to talk about this new quality I've got going on here. As you can see, it's a lot more. I don't know to say bright per se, but it's a lot better quality. Definitely have noticed. I started using Final Cut Pro X, which is the newest version of Final Cut. In the past, I had been using a program called Adobe Premiere Elements 9. I picked that up when I bought my Mac, and it did the job for a while, but then I got more serious about the whole YouTube commentating thing, and the quality just wasn't where I wanted it to be with this whole YouTube thing since I've been getting more and more serious about it, and I just didn't want to keep that plain, just basic color correction YouTube style, and I wanted to advance into the more contrast, I guess I can say. But tell me what you guys think of it, because I can tell in this watching it right now in Final Cut, it's a little laggy, so excuse that. But I don't know how it's gonna look when it uploads to YouTube. It's obviously gonna have a better frame rate and stuff like that. So what I'm watching right now is probably not what it's gonna look like on YouTube. But tell me what you guys think. This gameplay is coming to an end, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and like I said, just comment below and tell me what you guys think of the new quality. Alright, thanks guys, bye.